I don't know how you found this channel. Like, it's honestly shocking how you even managed to find such a useless channel. I can guarantee there are better ways you can spend your time, even on YouTube, but I'm not even telling you to just go outside, just do something else but watch these videos. But since you're here, I guess welcome to my second part of my series, 20 Minutes of Idle Games. And today we're going to be playing a game which, if you remember my first video on the channel, should look familiar. It's called Monster Box. In this game, you basically just gotta fight off monsters that earn gold, which makes fighting off monsters easier. And there's a lot of mechanics to it, so let's get right into it. So first off, this monster bar appears how many monsters are in the field. If this monster bar maxes out, you lose and have to start all over. But if it gets to like about here, you start making more money because of all the monsters. You get time. You see your time up here, and your time bonus, which will go up as the more you play. Your money's up here. You've got your players, which you got the boxer, the gladiator, the sniper, and the magician. I don't know if we'll be able to show them all off. We'll start off with boxer. So basically how they work is they just walk towards the enemies and punch. Very simple. You can upgrade its attack, its range attack, its attack plus percent, its range of its range attack, and its half-life attack, which is a interesting concept. If you press this button here on whatever unit you have, they will not be able to move from the spot they're in. You hold on this to make it go faster, and you got more upgrades down here. So you got the mouse accelerator, which makes this move faster when you hold down, click on it. You got the maximum amount of monsters you can have up. You got money bonus additive and money bonus multiplicative. I think that's the right word. You got the max player level, which costs jewels, which I'll explain how to get jewels in a bit. You got monster selection, which is less monsters, but more money per monster. You got the ability to upgrade having more than one boss at a time, which is how you get jewels. And you got the box accelerator, which means this will move 2 times faster and will give you more money. Your max time bonus upgrade and your time bonus interval, which basically means how much you have to wait for an increase in your time bonus. So, yeah. Let's give them some monsters to fight, and then I'll explain my other mechanics. It's a slow start for sure, that's why I upgrade that first. Alright, then you got your monsters. So, these other ones are monsters that you can unlock. I wouldn't recommend unlocking all of them yet. I like until you're a bit stronger, because once again, this meter goes up too much, you lose. You can upgrade the monsters themselves. You can, like for slimes, you can upgrade their toughness, which is how much health they have. You can upgrade pop-up, which is how many will spawn whenever you use the box. You can upgrade revival, which is their chance of coming back to life after you defeat them. And then you can summon the boss, which you fight the boss and you get a gem. There are other monsters you can unlock. I recommend unlocking only 2 of these monsters right away, because if you do one, you need another partner, another unit, and that'll make it a lot easier. So, I recommend buying this one. This one is, I don't know what to call them, I just call them jumpy cubes. They got toughness and pop-up, but they also got bound, which I forgot what that means, and boss. Arena. Bound means they come out in longer strings than this. And then, of course, we got all that. Next up, I'm going to put up some. So that's another unit. Then we got the medals. So you unlock the medals by doing certain tasks. Some of them are very obscure, and you actually can't get every medal in the game because it wasn't coded incorrectly. Which is kind of a shame, but this is one of those games where you'll like play it all the time. You'll eventually get bored of it, I promise you. So for the medals, as you unlock them, they do like boosts. They can do additive money bonus, multiplicative money bonus, or a multiplicative damage boost. So let's go ahead and do the money bonus. So make some money faster. Probably should upgrade attack as well, because Loki is struggling over here. Right, throw them over there. You can pick them up and throw them to make them attack easier and weaker enemies, so that you'll earn more money faster. And I recommend just doing 20 on all of these. Next unit costs 500, and the next unit I'll show off is the Gladiator. Just gotta get to it first. Like I said, I recommend not summoning too many monsters, but summon enough to where you get the money bonus, because that money bonus definitely adds up. Ooh, we got our first medal, Quick Time, which I believe is just holding on to this for a certain amount of time. And that's +1 to money bonus. Okay, up the attack, and hopefully they should die faster. I know it's a small screen, but unfortunately there is no full screen option, which makes sense because it's definitely an older idle game, but it's still a good one in my opinion. That's why I made it my channel intro video 1, because I just thought it was a nice introduction to like the games I would be playing, or just like how I play games. Well, I guess you didn't see that. Okay, you have enough money to buy the Gladiator, so you can upgrade a Gladiator's attack, critical chance, critical damage, sword strike, or strike range. Which means, yes, you do get a range attack, but this one is actually really good. Its range is absurd. Its range can get absurd, and I mean absurd, so I'm just gonna be focusing on the Gladiator for a while. While you're at it, buy these two, get better time bonus stuff. And yeah, now I'll just spam some monsters, make more money, upgrade the Gladiator. Make sure you're attacking the crowd of enemies. They always walk towards the closest enemy near them, so they can end up fighting a smaller horde, so that's why you need to like, move around at times. So I would recommend like throwing them at a corner, so that they just start walking inwards. And attack. Boxer can fight whoever because he's just like chip damage. The Gladiator is our MVP right now. Let's increase the sword strike, which I believe is just more damage to the range as you upgrade it. Next one is 15,000 or 1,500. I know what numbers I mean, I just usually get confused, it's fine. Okay, do the range and possibly the attack. Bam, 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 bam. Look at that. Easily take them out. Gladiator is definitely one of the better ones for clearing out hordes. I wouldn't I would recommend a team full of them if it wasn't for one enemy, but I guess you could just never buy that enemy, but you'd definitely be missing out on some stuff. But I could recommend a better team later on after I show off more units. Go over there, Boxer. It's a very simple idle game, but you can lose, and it doesn't have a feature that some idle games have where like you start all over but then you get like buffs to make you stronger. Doesn't have that. So that also makes it harder. I guess it kinda has that, but mainly because in order to unlock some medals you kinda have to be working towards them from the beginning. Which is why I would recommend looking up a wiki on all the medals, because you're not going to be able to figure out what they all are on your own. You're just not going to be able to. Click time medal up again. There's like levels to medals. I think it's like most medals are maxed out at level 10. Some may max out at level 5, I believe. Alright, next unit is called a sniper or just an archer. You can increase its attack, you can increase how many arrows it shoots out, you can increase the range of its shots, you can increase the chance that the arrows, instead of disappearing, will go through the enemy and attack another one, and then you can increase how much damage either the arrow will do afterwards, or how much the pierced arrow will do to the enemy, because I don't exactly remember what it was. Alright, what I also would recommend is, these have a max level, so if you don't upgrade all of it, I recommend if leveling up anything, upgrade toughness. Because, it's more money to defeat them. They will be tougher, hence the term toughness, but it's worth it. Because, the amount of money you get for them definitely adds up. Look at that. The numbers may be a little small, but they're not so small that you can't read them. Look, I already got 1,000. Already got my money back. The archer may seem like they're bad now, that's because we haven't upgraded them yet. In fact, we're going to just focus on the archer for a bit. Okay, it definitely costs a lot to upgrade them. They're one of the more expensive units, for sure. See how Pierce Strength says 50%? Get to 100% guaranteed to go through one enemy. Give it 200% guaranteed to go for 2 enemies. See? It's not just numbers to be numbers. It works quite well. And also upgrade the range. There you go. Like I said, I would recommend 20 on each upgrade, because they do have a level cap. But if you want to do something different, feel free. I'm just telling you my advice. I don't know why I said me advice. I'm not the smartest. Never will claim to be, never wanna be. Alright, upgrade this again. Now we'll be getting monsters faster. How much do we need for the next one? For the last one, Magician, which is basically just a mage, it costs 6,000. So I'll go ahead and save up for it. So got like 1,000 more to go. Have plenty of units to attack in order to do that. There we go. Magician. The worst one in the game, in my opinion. Electric Shock is its attack. It is very slow. Multiple chain means it has a chance of chaining to another enemy. Lightning is very confusing. Let me just get one of everything here. See if I can get it all to activate. There's one thing that makes this unit really bad, and that's just that it doesn't do a lot. Its range is honestly bad. Its damage output is bad. I don't really get the point of it. So, of course, you got the electric shock, which is his attack. You got the chain electricity, which will make it have a chance to chain on that one. You got the lightning, which is this coming down from the sky. Really don't see a point in that. Only hits where he's standing, so it's not gonna hit a lot of people. Flame armor basically just activates like thorns on like Minecraft armor, if I had to give an example. It's just increased how big your shield is, and this is a chance of them burning, which I guess could be good, but once again, they gotta get real close to them. It's like a way worse version of the Boxer, in my opinion. It's honestly my least favorite unit in the game. And also, instead of having 5 upgrades, you have 6, you can't really have it even, which is something that may bug someone with OCD. Which I have not confirmed to have, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did. And yeah, so that's all the units. You can have another 4 of whatever you want. I would not recommend a Magician, but do whatever you want to do. And then the other 2 enemies I want to show is, the other one that you can just spawn right at the beginning is this one for 250. I don't know what it's called. I just call it Ball on the Chain. You got the toughness, you got the pop-up, you got the tower, which is how high it will stack up using its chains. They don't move. They just stay there. They just have a lot of health. And then, of course, the boss. And then we got this one. These are just balloons. This is why you need the archer, so they can shoot the balloons. Toughness pop-up. Delta Feather. I don't know what a Delta Feather does. So let me upgrade that and see if I can figure it out. Oh, it appears what it is the balloons have a chance of dropping a triangle on the ground, which then you can attack. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. And this is why you need the archer upgrade. Now, I'm going to show next. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Based on the level of your unit, the boss is going to be more and more expensive. So make sure you keep that in mind before you go to upgrade the units. Like the boss originally cost 5,000 for level 1 slime one, now it costs 16,000. So we're going to try to fight a boss, and that will be the last thing we do before I end the video. Let's do the 10,000 one. Go attack over here, there's a lot more units. It does get chaotic if you don't like upgrade before you start spamming units, but I kind of just wanted to show everything. But as you can see, they can still handle this. We just need to upgrade the archers and more to handle the balloons, which also you can just pick them up and go to like a gladiator up there. Do that. There you go. Summon the boss, and boss spawns right there. And now just fight it. Put everyone on it and fight. This is where the boxer comes in handy. Definitely. It's definitely good with one target units. Go over there. You're attacking. May have gone a little over time for this one, but I feel like it's fine just to show off the basic mechanics. That's mainly what I want to do. If it's like very late game, I won't do it, but I've had a feeling I'll be able to do it all in 20 minutes, which I was really not able to do, but I was. And now that we got a gem, that's a medal, which is just a damage boost. And yeah, so that was Monster Box, and if you're still here, which I told you you shouldn't be, maybe I'll see you another time if you want to waste more time. See ya.